Agyare TV, agricultural channel.
Hello, everyone. Akosia Asabia Sume. Mima wakwaba embra the hot seat ewo Agyare TV. Ene yesisemu kakra. Senior last week edit to Jano. Esan is Supreme Court. Eye election petition 2020 Supreme Court for eti asamunu sunintino. Every Sunday ewo the hot seat nisono. Ya adwene say ebema 10 minutes edi ama lawyer eye o emranimu ni awako school ni mate. Efa eye law hono wabekasa afa ho ne esi wo Supreme Court no wakasa afa ho enti na no yanko Supreme Court na yanko hwe ne a esi last week na yemfa de aka embrel.
We amended to state that our jurisdiction invoked in this election petition is a limited jurisdiction clearly circumscribed by law. We do not intend to extend our mandate beyond what the law requires of us in such petitions brought under Article 64 Clause 1, challenging the validity of the election of a president. Simply put, we are not convinced and will not yield to the invitation being extended to the counsel for the petitioner to order the respondent to enter the witness box to be cross-examined. Accordingly, we hereby overrule the objection raised by counsel for the petitioner against the decision of the respondents declining to adduce evidence in this petition.
We will now seek your Lordship's permission to reopen our case in order to have a subpoena on the chairperson of the Electoral Commission. Now, my lords, we know that we can issue a subpoena without leave, but since we have closed our case on the assumption that she would be, so we intend to file a formal motion.
Counsel, it's a court of record, so like you have correctly pointed out, you come by your form, you'll be heard.
Very well.
Yes.
Say a court Supreme Court no wahu ne esiyem say de enchechire mu beba na wo so atimi ate ase emra no sebe eye nyina na ye call law school eye nyina so na emra na ye keka no ye te ase enunti na ye de sa segment we ya bro ye fe no 2020 election petition in 10 na just say in 10 minutes no lawyer Babet na kunyum na wa chirechire wo mu ne ekoye bia ne a lawyer we kan ye ne a judge for ne kan ye ene ne akosi no obo ne tofa ewo sema edumu 10 minutes na ode abro enti no ye lawyer fiti ene ko every Sunday ko sise Supreme Court ebedi eye 2020 election petition no ewie no ye ne lawyer Godfred Agyare ena ebedi inkita ho every Sunday or the 2020 election petition in 10 at the Bebel or the hot city so. Eti yanko na lawyer enfemu na wotwe etwemu ne ekoso e wo Supreme Court na ne wa besimu no e de na judge for no aka afa ho yekotie lawyer.
The firm Godfred Agyare, be a lawyer near Accra, from me a private legal practitioner. Now this week, you know, and near my course was Supreme Court, F5 election petition, and my say me babe chichi mwacha mokitwa bi a friend is some me be summarize na yina yesu adie. Ne tintini ni tieti mu say on Monday no, last week Monday, the call any say petition na na some court Supreme Court say omo mwa na no mwa say about 1 year 2020 no enema bi anko yi na say court no tenete enema na anko yi no a election ne be san akọ run off no Monday no wie ni case closing the case we wie after say respondent ne to na witness back one Mr. Metonunu omototo na omo ka so ma wie enti petitioner ne de wie ni case na nka we expect say respondent ne so be frɛ the witnesses na nka ono so why den wa cross examine them eno na respondent ne be ka kire court no say even though oma file witness statement e can witness statement a witnesses no ma no mu nsɛm no even though oma file no oma sesa oma dwen onya de oma be frɛ witnesses bia eno na petitioner na ntiase Mr. Chachuchi Kata lawyer na ogina mu ma petitioner no wan ntiase say on ntiase da say me witnesses aba na ma cross examine na ma court na hu the side of the story adu say won so be evidence na wa frɛ witness a wa say won frɛ ntakoya atwema mentwe na court ni tu ko share ebenada say ebenada no momra no munyina meye proper argument obia meka ne fa enche court no na court ne nhwe say the omaka ba wo mu a ene ida so be force witnesses no amama ba be testify and also on force wom ntade chi Tuesday no mo ba no argument ko course so obia bo ne crew Chachuchi Kata asema na wo kan nyina ne say wo hwe say nipa na decide so be file witness statement na wa file ya sign dia beto court na nim na even before so be file witness statement no or the applications be beto to court na nim a na anko pese court no eboa ema oje questions and answers be free respondent no ho respondent na sama o kan ye on oath and say enya de obetimi answer sa question na court no ma court no nhye na answer sa questions no because a due witness statement stage ne so any cross examination no ho na ensem na omopese wo yi ano no ombetimi dia to nanim ama na yi ano nti sa nyeme na aka ho na court no refuse sa questions na nka ompese omobisa respondent no nti na asem nyina na say respondent na nya ka sa de dada no de enya de obetimi asesa na no say o ma me testify respondent no so na lawyer asema na o kan say da be witness statement de se me file a enka hwe agese me babagina adaka ne mu ma me nsa so say me na me file ye me gitum me pese no na ye me witness statement na court no adopte is a court ni gitum ansa na baba ye evidence and to the extent say o ma begina witness box no mu enka say oba rely on it no de enye court ni ntimi hye no because at that stage no witness statement na enka hwe intano na respondent no so ati asenti no mranim fo no omo ye back and forth we can asem no we can asem e ma ebe ye heated pa ani bre back court ho enti obia wie ne case no e na court ni to share e ya woda ye ndra e say obia mra na omo mra na judgment no court no ko bisa brewa ne omo behu no omo mra no omo mechirem intano na court ne buy no omo say omo ka ko bisa brewa omo akɔhwɛ mranim omo ahwɛ procedure na omo de yom case no tumi bia ni ho a court de betimi agina so ahye obi say omra na me testify enye o hye say obi be file witness statement awie and now obi be court na wa file ni witness statement awie na kian na kin e so obi testify e wo mra mu no onipa na ade ne court no na ebo ne nkro de ono na ebo ne nkro no say waka wasema awie a eye me ni hwe kan court ntimi hye no e na biem court ne say omu yuso emra na da ho de da no na e de ade asem wi yenye special mra bia my election petition na nka election petition ko ade ye special mra bia even though e wa mra mu generally no untimi show bi man testify no se nka mra bi wo ha election petition ko ade yitimi hye nipa na nka mo be hye nipa no but o ma hwe mra ni mo a o ma ye de o betimi ye mo hu mra bia enti no o mu ntimi hye nipa na man me testify enti na kese asem na respondent ne kan so closing the case on for witness statement no court na dia tum objection na Mr. Chachuchi Kata raise as on penny e ma won file witness statement na won sesa wa adwen no eno o ma anye ntuma o botu guye enti asem ni wieye no ena Mr. Chachuchi Kata ka court ni say denti a o close o case and o ka court ni say o ma bom nkro nyina wie on a Monday no it was because of say no mo face respondents no electoral commissioner no be rap box no na ma toto na no enti na mo ka asesa de ni o ma wie no na emom say respondent ni say o ma mo toto na no na court no the judgment aba say omo ntoto na no dia enye omo sere court no mom kwan na omo san mi om case ni biem na omo fa bibia fa ni subpoena court no de sa subpoena krata no omo de be hye maame no ama na ba be testify amom na court say sa asema yedi ye the record na ye bibia o de beba bia na yo de tokrata so asema na wo kan yentimi nyina kwan humwa enje say ampa so peso ye ne sa de a fa ko tokrata so fa beto ye nim enye bedo ye nim officially a de mrade da bia na ye de beto enti court ni tu sheda ese eye Mr. Chachuchi Kata omonko file process bia enti se court ni grant on application no na court ni ka tell me say right most of the person be case no dey e be mama bia afi na omo san ba pe court krata ayeye subpoena na meka no na omo di ahye maame no ana omo di ahye electoral commission ama electoral commission aba be testify no ma cross examine no na afi omo de da no ato de da now first of all court ne be hwema fa say die no mpeso mo biom case no eta mo ana intaji so mo di kan biom case no say court na mpene amoma biom case no dia ene na asam na to atwa court ne be mo da ama bia summarize na asam obeka nyina dia brom na fo mo san ba na court na mo da na mo de judgment aba na mo court ne gitumu dia ene na mo be san ka kopesa subpoena krata no mo de subpoena krata no koma electoral commission na so de no officer ne ba no mo cross examine no ansa na case ne be close into the course of this week no eno no se se ne be adunu ene say se court ne be pene amoma san bi o mi case no a eno ye court no nsem so mo mpene so a ye court ne nsem court ne pene a oba bia befa court na mpene so a oba bia befa nti saa ne tie da se ne de be sibia no se me san ba me de nyina ba batumanim ama obia ate de course no ase.
Lawyer Godfred Agyare a private legal practitioner and na what say or dey enchechemu a course so e was Supreme Court na what twetwemu or dey ebro ye quick break ye ba and net the hot seat no ye personality profile me kire wana omo sell na so makonkan e wo baby omo ye adwuma na so omo adwuma omo ye no and nessa segment na sa edition no and ye dey bro e wo the hot seat so ye na ya Agyare the brand or your award-winning actress, your co break bar, and then you be share, not the name some atuja at the amaye.
The hot seat.
Oh, Andy, now share one.
Wait, Nsuo Keke, a unique Insupa drinking water. Bosant Enterprise for Akofa Agyare Jamais. Ya share so and ya was such a mo, bottle mo, and a pencil dispenser mo. Say open the do mo. Ubet me after 0243 154016. And answer say 0206 816910. And answer say Wudu Aguna Swedra and Timagi Depot. A honso ubet me and do mo etu. Ubeku Bosant Enterprise for our Domit Pillar 2. No visa down.
Wait there. And yes, okay.
The hot seat.
Good afternoon, Embra Ekwafu TV. The hot seat Jimede na watch and your personality profile. I catch you say 2021 de nya amanyofo anasa amanyosem kwa na yebeka ye hwe won a omo a excel ewo omo field na ye dromo aba na mo beka ne ye a omo timi akodu empempenso a omo du ewo omo particular field anasa dwuma omo ye ewo itene no ye nya oba fefe bi me pena asem papa or ye an actress, award-winning actress for that matter. Why ye nsem tredwuma no so ache. E dey be say emra no ye nsem tredwuma just say we just work akra na or concentrate on the acting career. The reason say adentia nsem tredwuma na ntia into na say no wakofa the other part of her na say into no why ye ndwuma ewo ayame no nsem tredwuma no bebi akase ewo oman mu me ne no befa de nyina mu ne ya hwe na brabo mu ehifa emra wonyi ni kro no nim se ampa obeye bebi wadu oho na obedu anase bebi exercise ye nyina ye nim ne bi so meye lawyer meye doctor we se meye se ono so no ekwan ben so e no fa na wakoye obey challenges ben ene wo eye acting career ni mu a ode ne ho kwo shemu wetimi a konkasa challenges na ene yeka the leading announcer yeka award-winning actresses ewo Ghana ha oka ehubi masashe bibi nso se otane Nigeria for no eye adwuma pa echen Ghana for eno so owo explanation bi edi mayen ana ene ye ne nana ya Agyare ye friend of the brand because no Facebook ni social media platforms nya very active with her fans ono nene meno no ebetwe enkomo ewo the hot seat so ma make I just say dwumedie one na omabo ma me dey ebro any Dolly's beauty parlor omo anaye miti ni manim kama amam omo wo dance man mata heko near the police barracks oho enom wo udu barracks ho na oma uti suppose omo signage no ebe ho kese Dolly's beauty parlor omo je afufura mo pese mo besua se ye tire ye makeup any bead making ni bibia fa ho sese ho bia no ukọ Dolly's beauty parlor omo ebecho ye frame akosia asabia asumeni ene mene nana ya Agyare oye actress ewo omenwo nana good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you to say your friend no nya abre edema ye say nim say mo de mo ni time sir.
You're welcome.
I mean no missing pronunciation program no be call enda make the action they say on the check me nim search mo takeka na chimota o cantonment mami na church me say pronunciation she ought to profu or I mean or can profu but oyobia or you very down to earth oh I mean you know you be hono Nana welcome once again.
Thank you.
No we be say the brand na no dey because you Nana ya Agyare the brand because all social media platforms are me who say fans no the picture to the brand na just say why the brand.
Well, first of all, make sure will be a free buy. We patrol na nko ye kakra. Yo mati. Into first of all, you can't the brand that. Just say I'm not a brand. I am the brand itself.
Wow.
And if I make a person ID fee because only one time na broadcaster bi no more bonkomo. And now me de manu two mo. Na me can send back was ya betrayal say den. But I say now me can send back my contribution towards the conversation. Wow. No say this lady we are deep me fraud the brand. I'm talking about like 6-7 years ago. So can me say are you today be am call the brand me ma just so be into no 2020 thereabout or 2029 getting to the end no. What did I say? 2019 getting to the end. I said and me say well I wanted to do some rebranding in a few things that I do. It did be crown and mefa ye boy men just so and all of that. And I'm a kaya kwano. Into the brand no honor if you buy.
Well, meaning say why ye some trade you may be that Joy FM we juma or choice as I call radio XYZ na say quiet so ne ewo Max FM na ye oh she's back on radio because the voice your tonation your pronunciation we love to see that because it's say some trade juma no we just work akra you are concentrating on your acting career now.
Once a journalist always a journalist. Right. I did my masters in journalism. Me in giant to if you say when I was even a teenager, me read 97, me read SHS. 98, 99, I started doing freelance journalism. Me, I'm a 2x4, and I'm a year trained. I was just doing stories, what the cause of Kotoma, everywhere, Sikade and all of that. But I was so passionate. And if I may go back to how I started,
right.
At a certain point, rather late in my life, I decided I would go back into journalism, what I really wanted to do. But me person me the way I was me it's because who the late KB Asante was an outro voice from afar, graphic money, just to have a chat with him almost the whole day in his house to find out who a proper journalist is or was. And to know that is how I now launched myself into journalism. I haven't stopped, but Ejumano, why wouldn't him say 24?
Right.
Acting is my first love. Right from the age of 3, I was acting like 2 people. I wanted to go into acting. But God has the right time for everything. Right. And I always say better late than never. 100% concentration. Well, I can do it and do like I was doing with Max FM, you know. Me have a program, still cram to me here. But Corona no so manema is slow kakra. Right. I'm taking advantage to really go all out for the acting.
For the acting.
Yes.
So Obibeka said that I woke up at the age of 3 and I realized you have the acting in you. So growing up, now when you say by all means is either I'll become an actress and as a journalist. Which was which growing up?
Asabia, I did what you know, it's inside you. At times, we get distracted.
Right.
We don't get the right counseling, and as a career counseling. I felt I was interested in just biology growing up. Say be a surgeon, be na me who aboa me person me who near one and all of that. That was all. Chemistry bobo, physics bobo. Na me call science. Obia bodge me so say, hey doctor if you
Dr. Nanaya
and you know me this medical science biology me ya dear papa physics me fail chemistry me fail but now art no e wo me mu. I should have done general arts. Right. I could write poems, I could recite them. I was acting in preparatory and senior high school at the time. I don't think senior high school. I was acting, stage acting. I when I started free. Me raise so me dem who call drama group mu. Ya ko e for asada e friends
children's park
there be Legon drama studio. Acting as a teenager. It's not acting I knew I would end up there, but you know there's a right time for everything.
Yes. We'll go into details when I won't say no, this is it. This is the time for me to take that part of me and after the first love in me. But who grew up when Accra, which part of Ghana? And then Agyare.
Question is there more day, but I know I sort of have an accent. British, sometimes American. I grew up in Ghana. I grew up in Accra. Yeah, woman.
Really?
But the truth of the matter is, I grew up in the midst of foreigners. Growing up from the age of 2, yeah, woman and all that. Now, imagine say mo amujine here na nkamu ya brofo. How will I behave? I so be akotina amanone and all of that. It changed my thinking and everything. Everything of mine was too foreign. Because senior high school credit, I different. Me in country, but you know, I was a total stranger. You know, but when I got into journalism, no, and I realized it's one thing you can never fraternize with them, let alone get a story out of them.
Right.
So I advised myself, and I started watching my own people. How do the guys behave? How do others behave? How do my own people, Charlie, you know, you are Ghanaian. You know, me who abrofo I was senior me behavior. Train me because na maintain say it was very bad. And that was it. But now my dream maybe BIS and me dream like a foreigner. And at a certain point, no, I was an island. I was alone. You know, it was difficult. Yes, right. But me no, it has helped me a lot. Yes.
If Agyare and he na free. ye bona na Agyare a ofri hen oya santini oya nkrani and oya fantini ye nye hu baby a ofri
ebi krasi be Nigeria ebi se me fi Papua New Guinea anyway asabia nana Agyare me fi Kwewa Betifi me papa me late father if you Kwewa Betifi me so fi Cape Coast it's me half
so ye hu unza fanti for ne brofo de amemo ya ade right and I am very quick break here ba we venture into your acting profession or yen should be what could do last time in say we win award ne ye hu so many movies are ye release it ye be share your acting career no proper we so share the hot seat e wo Ekwafo TV and ye share personality profile ye ka personality profile ye ni Ghana fo a omotimi akonkan ana oma bomodin ana oma excel e wo omo field of work omo and I say do personality profile na ye do omo ba na omo beka omo brabo mu nsem e de tren se na be ya me ne won so e be sua bibi efri mu se wo to na opesa wo call the acting career then and I say you look out for unya obi na oka bi chewa na won so kwa wa ye prepared nti unyim nia wo ko e be ko akofface yan ko quick break ye ba na Agyare the brand e ye me guest e wo hot seat personality profile.
The hot seat.
Oh, Andy, now share one.
Wait, nsuo keke a unique super drinking water Bosant Enterprise for Akofa Agyare Jamais. Ya shedan so and yaye e sachet mu bottle mu and afi so dispenser mu se open the dudu mu a ubetimi afre 0243154016 and also say 0206816910 and also say wudu aguna so edu a antimagi depo e honso ubetimi anya ne dudu mu etu ubeku Bosant Enterprise for our domi pillar 2 no visa down.
Wait there. And yes,
The hot seat.
If you do television at all, share the hot seat e we Ekwafo TV and ye the personality profile ye the one Ghana ha say omotimi act sele and oma konkan e wo omo djuma omo yemu and asa edumri say ye do omo ba na omo beka omo brabo mu nsem e kire ye na ye so ye sua bibi efiri mu and ye ni award winning actress e wo oman mu na ya Agyare the brand ono na ye nya na ye no etwetwe nkomo e fa na brabo mu ene baby wakodu ewo adwuma oyemu no na yeso yesua baby efrim na before e be call acting ma me take you back to journalism minim say we adwuma wo top stations ewo omanyimu yenhwe emra na you were active they be a newscaster and as a reporter actively in the newsroom no wo hwe that time no na wo hwe ene ya ensunsunye wo yen asesana me you worked in an English station so definitely because you know but you share content of news now your time any your time you sunsunye bi wo mana. Okay,
first of all no me correct here Adibika Kra. It doesn't matter say a tree station and I say a English station or English speaking station. Right. There was certain ethics for the profession. I say would this language is out. During my time, not too long ago though, there hasn't been much change. Okay, but what I would say is that when I was working in my newsroom, the passion for news and the processing of news, no. Now to say, I don't know if I can be mentioning stations, but I really don't want to do that. But you are passionate for the story. When you are won't die. Me to me go bo amount for punumu. Me per story. me could be some questions. Me who cry. That was the passion I did my reporting with. Newscasting there, newscasting. But then I hear no story no. So when you one side, now when you another side, I mean, say. Your friend say all attempts to contact the other side fruits out. And yes, that obi begu eni mase. Obi fraka say master, you never contacted. My phones were all on. Now they find him. Right. We need to do the work well. I mean, kasa as some. I am not in the newsrooms to see what is going on, but the output, no. Sometimes who to me who near ekosu was certain newsrooms. The output, the output. We are unbalanced story. Me a newscaster and I'm a interviewer. Me interview parliamentarian B. Wakoye say utumi hu wo me di me na say me de. So say ye pine no ye eno no sa no enye. Eno emfa wo say we ye brofo and I say tree radio or TV station. We need to go back to the ethics of the profession, because we are journalists, honestly as Abia. You carry the state, the nation. Yentia Okaye is true, but you are stronger than the parliamentarian, than the politician. You are stronger than a bigger person, even in the nation. Yentia Okaye is true, but what can't? It's heavy. It is true.
Obia can assembly but many with him. I mean, you wadrin trewo. Obi to me catch us say, Madam, if you belong to this side, let us know, because I say. Person who say you belong to this, I'm talking about political party. When you say Ghana has no, I polarized into no. If either you belong to the NDC or the MPP, and somebody will come to us and say, "Oh, I hear now." I said, journalists, I said, "Me, you say this is the political party I belong to."
As a Biafra, me belong to which party?
I can't
you
tell.
Can't tell
Yes,
exactly.
I can't tell.
What yes, there are so many things you would want to do. As a personal person, if I may say that, naturally you might like a person in a political party, but sometimes because of, you know, people thinking you are taking sides, you don't need to show it so that your work will go on. Because see on social media, which is also media, it's easy for everybody's opinion to be put out there. It's a way a journalist, it's like social media is your personal space, but it is really not your personal space. Social media is also media, and whatever it is I want to tell people, I go on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and I put it there. It's a me call na me could show me political affiliation too much. The next time me call radio so na say me question politician be in a certain way. Why won't the public say yes because she belong? As somehow make an edimokrana, they will say it's because I belong. So it's very good to be neutral.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So let's come back to acting. Me who say personally say what in Nigeria for a year Nigeria productions a movies. Is it I mean personal something you know what so let me deal with that. And I say who need both Nigerians and Ghana, just that I've decided to concentrate on the Nigerian. Maybe because I also love Nigerian movies into the who is I don't know, but
well. Let me take this advantage to say good afternoon to you, Destiny Austin Omon of DMF Productions. We are featuring our movies be brave, and I think I'm grateful. I just want to say thank you. Also to another Nigerian producer, Chris Uba, and the other ones that I have featured, whose movies I've featured in. It's not that I choose to feature in Nigerian movies more and not Ghanaian movies. It just so happens. A producer features you in one movie. When you impress him, and impressing him is not just the craft. One, you have the talent. We will talk about that, I'm sure. How to be a good actress. You have the talent, you have learned a lot. You try to groom yourself every day, and then you have to exhibit character. By the grace of God, very soon I'll be a producer. You come on my set and you don't have character because you are a star. Sister.
What kind of character in your contest? You mean what?
Tinase, won't Tinase. Can say what's the mekasa. The director.
Because we are star.
The director is the head of the production at that very moment. And so even if you have something else to say to him, right. What I say, all these little things, and they watch. there's no producer who wants wahala on his set.
Right.
And well, most of the people I have acted, I have not chosen Nigerians, I've not chosen Ghanaians, I've even gone to Rwanda and all. I don't choose whose set I want to be on. I choose good products or good stories, good movies. Into what the script breme na mishena say good we shoot. And when we shoot and I do well by the grace of God, they come back and call me. And most of them are now my friends.
Right.
You know, so
Inti Obibeka said daben and which year and I would decide say no, this is it. I'm venturing into my first lab, the acting career.
Okay, like doing it for real.
For real, like professionally.
Because I was doing it on the side, but you know, I taught at Rabodev Broadcasting Academy. Okay, so I was teaching one day, and you know, I like using certain things as examples. So I was telling them that as a presenter, you are a performer, just like when I was on stage acting. And there was one lady that, I don't know if you want me to mention her name, but
no, you can.
Yes, I don't mind. Victoria Lebene. She was my student. And she has been listening to all the examples I gave as an actor. Then one day there was a TV series. I was not really ready to jump onto the screen yet. So 2013, there was a TV series. And I think somebody playing Imano Alma's wife could not make it. And so they urgently needed someone to play. Now the one was older, I'm younger. So they had to twist the story like his younger wife.
Why?
So she called me and she said, the producer, I've told him about you. And yes,
you. Okay.
I want you to go and meet him. I said, Madam, this is 11 o'clock in the evening, in the night. Okay, can you go tomorrow? I said, yes. I went there and Theo Akatuba, he tried me on a few lines and said, oh, Madam, you are good. Where have you been? I said, oh, this man is joking. He said, you are good. All right, so this is the place we are shooting. So yeah, we are shooting today. I said, no, we are not shooting today. Like joke. We shot the movie, the series, and that is where I got onto the screen quickly at that very moment, and it has been like that since.
Which are we talking about?
2013, very early 2013.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. Wow. So since then, and then the roles kept coming.
No, Antissa.
Hey,
like it was so easy. Let's have me cooperate, sister. There is nothing you want to achieve that is easy. It wasn't as smooth. She says, yeah, a phone call. I have a role for you. Please, can we bring you a script or forward you the script? You see, we use WhatsApp. It wasn't like that before. It was tough.
So you've been to auditions before for roles?
Nanka. Phone call audition. You know you've done well. At times, to me, so congratulations, you've got the role. Sorry, it was a mistake. What you say? They are my favorites. It's not. It hasn't been easy. A lot of things. I've been to auditions, but you know, as Agyare, one thing I always say is that when you have the opportunity, learn. You can never stop learning. Into those times I was struggling I was learning to be a much better person. I was trying. You know, when I hear a workshop, I register. I go. If it's for free, I go. We have internet, so I was Googling a lot of things. I was listening, watching people. When you have something good in you, I learn. But I don't copy. I learn to be a better me. And that is how come it happens.
So even saying you're formal, because we make formal like school. So we could stand the internet and other stuff. This is why you can still
make internet. So at times 11. So as I'm talking today, Andrew Anajo, I was reading a lot about the thoughts of an actor, a prominent actor in America, his thought on something, just to broaden my knowledge. You understand it? I learn every day. It's a internet, so be at 30% to respond to a lot of chats that messages, but the 70% is to become a better me. Yes.
Obibeka say, say as a female actress, major challenge munya. And they say, if you want a role, let me have my way with you. Or we better say, why counter such issues like being an actress?
Okay, Sisi Agyare, it can't even happen. It will not happen, it shall not happen. But way back when I was hustling, I'm a hustler. Those times there wasn't script over the internet. My audition casting. I feel there yeah, mommy, me first, okay, that was my, yes, I would say it was the first chance as getting a lead role. Yeah, really, mommy, I still remember my character name. Yeah, mommy script cause CSA, me the to film, me send them no script. Me yenda. I've gone through the script. I feel any pay frame me. Me person obrana yan. I don't want to say it in English before you know where the person is from, but I want you to come na yan kasa more about the script. Oba hotel we are kasa oba room so and so. Na me say oh, yaba reception na also that then we are kola. Brian can't Samian Kasamin get to know you more and everything. Now, Monsieur, please, I can't come to a hotel room. Also, are you a kid? You are not a kid. You are a fine woman. You are a grown woman. You know, young, sir. Though. But then I said, I'm sorry, sir. If that is the only way I can get the role, please, can you send someone to come for the script? Better still, can I meet somebody? Oh, Nasa Andrew, sir. I mean, we just. Yeah, I just, the script is still here. It's still here. I look at it every day because he couldn't come for it. And that is how I lost the role. This is just one of some, without mentioning names, this is just one of some of such. And it happens a lot. It happens even in the bank. It happens every other place you find yourself. But I say to the glory of God that I've not reached here because of such.
Right.
I didn't even pay money because sometimes if you can't open, you have to pay money. I have not paid any money because you see, if you know where you are going, it matters the steps you take. I knew that God is calling me for a purpose in this industry. I am not an actress because I want to look sharp on TV. In fact, the roles I like, they are the ones in the bushes. But I'm using it as a stepping stone to achieving something else. It's a mommy, you're very focused. And by a beba. That is how I've moved.
Finally, before I go breaking, was there a point in your life where you felt that my frustrated, like me pay the passion? When the passion is there, it's burning in you to do something. Now we call auditions, now we be honest, we can roll, we can roll, you share other, and you maybe answer the amount. Point to be about life now where you were frustrated that you wanted to give up.
Oh no, give up. I don't know, but your boy with dictionary and forgive up and to medium.
Right.
I never give up. I like challenges. You know why? Because there's no problem without a solution. And your opposite, problem, solution, happy, sad. You understand? So frustrated, I really got frustrated at certain points. But when you push me, all right, when you give me challenges, I need to prove certain things wrong. And that actually propels me to do more because I know where I want to get to. I can see it. Why is it not happening? It means I need to work some more. And so no, I never gave up. I never felt like giving up, but I got frustrated, very.
Right. But also what's a word not kind of frustrated. Madam, we all tell for papa. You have a quick break here, Nana Agyare the brand. I am a guest. Our personality profile on the hot seat on Equafu TV. Mr. Nkobebia.
The hot seat.
Oh, Andy, now share one.
Wait, nsuo keke a unique super drinking water Bosant Enterprise for Akofa Agyare Jamais. Ya shedan so an yaye e sachet mu bottle mu and afi so dispenser mu se open the dudu mu a ubetimi afre 0243154016 and also se 0206816910 and also se wudu aguna so edu a antimagi depo e honso ubetimi anya ne dudu mu etu ubehu Bosant Enterprise for our domi pillar 2 no visa down.
Wait there. And this
The hot seat.
ene adisuade nkwa na yesua e the hot seat your personality profile edition ene wo hwe na fe na wo tell wo video na to ha ene na ya Agyare the brand or your award winning actress e wo mu show yi so no ye mfa sebe wo mu ye dede na eba show yi so ye the one a omaye bibia who inspire will say no, you can also do it or even achieve the heights will be and so I waka abrabomu semachen acting and yama wa fifemo then so when give in say no my bread my men couple baby and that nina ya desua dia mene wo ye de esua baby a wo find yourself will be I know kind of so even the banking sector media sector every challenges una challenges in the bar. Do you just throw in the towel and say no, let me go and find something else doing? It's a no ye ne nana ya Agyare the brand or ye award-winning actress. Ewo omei we Ghana ni papa. Me first me feel so of a British because me accent, but or ye Ghana ni papa na ye ne nana. It's ye share ubetimi aka movies bi a wetimi a stay in obi viewer bi hwe na obi a on sheda enye hu a obetimi akosho no so movie we na meye wo mu anase we na meye.
Okay, I'll make quite recent ones. No, okay. Ogbozo. Ogbozo. Yako shooting war Volta region by DMF Productions. I've also done Uncrushable. I know you're trying to Nigeria. Make Me a Star. I know your TV series running on a TV station currently. Many more. Yes. It is a sets. I mean, your mouse script. I na celebrities and as actress because so script no me glance it through me who near director and person or so I go and take us through you on sets. Then a coso e be a set and then yama so take us through even before going on the set on that day. I believe in a lot of good pre-production. What I say yama was script na e ho na ejuma ne wo ejuma no really and yes set ne so
right
pre-production e ho hia pa. I for one I read the script from cover to cover to me share movie no e was script nem I think like a director. I'm not a director. I think like a director. Then I pick my character. If they have described my character for me in the script, good. I see if I can add mine to it. Then I describe the character for myself. What kind of person is this? Well, you shouldn't be one way. They be say now no. Look at if I'm playing Asabia, I need to study Asabia's type and act like that. If you are playing a mad woman, God help you. Because madness, go and watch some mad woman somewhere. Go to another one in Matayeko. Go to another. This is me. That's what I do. I don't know about others, but I study and then I look for my own unique style. Having done that, how do we keep the lines in our heads? Okay, I for one is sometimes in your mood does not permit you. Right. Actors, we suffer a lot. You know why? Because we have to play this and play that, soak ourselves in one person and become another person. We are too depressed most of the time. Sometimes I'm depressed. That is my life. I get rejuvenated, have a drink and come back. I do that a lot. Intimation scripting, what kind of mindset do I have or state of mind do I have? I have to calm myself down and read and try to get the lines in my head. But most times you don't have to chew and pour. Understand what you are doing. Sometimes there's a need for you to improvise. Yes, say you can paraphrase. That is if the director is okay with that. You can improvise. I feel the way Ria now put yourself in character is where the problem is. Stay in your room alone. Oh, but sometimes are you okay? Because I'm screaming and shouting because the script says I should do that. You know, and see how you will handle it when you go on the set. Have you finished? Now get up and go on the set. Before you go on the set, make sure you have peace of mind. It is very important. If you have to sleep, sleep well. And wake up, go on the set. It's good for us to socialize. I socialize a lot, but most times I move away so I can be in character so that I don't disturb the director. Cut, pick up, pick up a day, you know. And finish. When you finish, as you know me already, right. So I think that is what we do.
what movie pain na we yeah why we real movie no who say this movie then na I mean what happy yourself say no this movie then my movie no
all of it so be anyway
to me go how to
okay mommy talk about
it needs to be you read this story
so why your story okay let me talk about
this is my story they are reading.
You're kind of simple. The Pressure is a Nigerian producer, but we shot it in Ghana. Okay. It featured Ngozi Ozienu and Kofi Ajololo and a few others. Now, I played a good girl turned bad. I'm a very calm person, so if you give me the calm roles, you've really done nothing, because I'm just playing myself. I insulted Auntie Ngozi Ama, director cat, no, as if you were my daughter, I would have slapped you know, but my point is, I had to become that bad girl. I used 1 month to learn how to smoke. Now, smoke, then yes, I will puffing smoke and all, even how to hold the cigarette and everything. I really learned, but me real, you know, smoke, bye-bye. I didn't get addicted. I don't get addicted. So, I felt I had played beside myself. And in as much as there's a lot of rooms for improvements, because if you ask me to do it today, I shall be Johnny. But I also think at that time, it went well because it took me time to come out of the anger with which I acted. It took me time because I was really in it. I finished and I said to myself, at that early stage, you know, sometimes when you are starting something, when you meet certain caliber of people, it is supposed to intimidate you. I was not intimidated.
And I said the kind of people you had on set
at the time,
and also can be, and it brought that thing out.
Not really. It is. I did a lot of work. I did a lot of work. So when I went on the set, I was just going to replicate what I've been doing all the time.
Now, any highs and lows, both in journalism and in the movie industry, you know, or high, when your highs be and a low moment be. I know, so you say you don't give up, but the beats him at that and it hits you hard. I'll say, oh,
yes, in journalism, I'm sure you'll bear witness that sometimes when you give your best, and because of should I say, some pettiness sometimes on the part of some who probably happen to be your seniors, all right? Because of that, you are being pushed under. You will be, somebody will will be appointed to train you in a certain regard because of potential. Nipa ni show ni mauka say me buy na me tena bench you know.
Mentor lunch.
Na mentor lunch to so to the glory of God mentor lunch that. Mentor lunch when you mentor lunch because every day Nanaya was working.
And if you remember say in school you told me something say when you go to the newsroom, if the way you carry yourself, you know, every determine whether you are going to buy lunch for 1 month or you buy this.
Now, you are not working, you are not busy. What's it? What? Then I am fine. A browning
Yes, award. Meaning last year, we win award, and I was so excited. Social media. People were excited for you. What was the award for? Now, I don't know. Then added to your career.
Right. National Communications Award, okay, by Radcom. Metehona Abranti Bifreme. So I have nominated you for so award, Outstanding Film Personality Award. That was the only category Omode to Homa film for. The rest here, journalists near you. And so first of all, I gave glory to God, Bia. You know why? Because when your work is appreciated, as an and there's a board that says no and yes. Right. Say yes, he or she deserves it. And for me to even have been nominated as such a prestigious award, I saw it as an honor. And so I didn't menjage I went and prayed because I mean it's only God who is my strength. Because Agyare said, if you want me to be honored, let it be. Work at it for me. You are my promoter. Do it for me. And that was it. And I solicited for votes. And when I won it, I just couldn't believe it, although I had prayed for it, you know, because it's a big one. It's not a small one. It's a very, very big one. Very credible as well. And Outstanding Film Personality, female category. I give glory to God. And it has helped me a lot. in as much as I might have won other recognitions elsewhere in certain regards, no, it has put me on a certain pedestal. I am chosen over another most of the time. Yes.
Right. Rebecca said, say nominate you sana move ufa share. I mean, one or more organizers of the award, because this UN award, we saw top journalists in this country thanking and writing a whole essay thanking the organizers. Later on, we will say a fraud. You know, say nominate you sana to me investigating who organizers, you know, so we are credible. Before, because I realized that there was other one they nominated you, and you came back to tell us that we shouldn't. I mean, you opted out. No, you can. I mean, you don't have to mention that. I'm asking you because also people hire nominated now. The excitement of the nomination, you know, on your show. But when you came and told your fans, says no, I've opted out. Don't vote for me in this way. You know, I was like, okay, we're researcher for. That's why I'm asking.
Oh yes, you need to find out if it corresponds with your vision for life, your branding, and everything. I will not play down or downplay any organization, but I believe that dear, I don't have to perceive before I know that by what you look like, how you talk, how you write, Asabia Sumene, oh, she's got it. That's the first impression. And you know, when I get such a nomination, well, first I thank God, and whoever forwarded it to me, I say, oh, Yamin Shirao, thank you so much for considering me. But you see, that doesn't mean that I shouldn't also find out what and what and what. Sometimes you get nominated, yet to me feature baby sika. I'm not saying that's what happened with what you are talking about. Sometimes too, a nyama kakra obe hu fa award who say ebe ha dream. You know, in as much as we want the awards, we are hungry for the awards. And ye bia keke.
Nana ya ne family life. Nana ya worry. Or ma na yenche being a celebrity our no. I worry to sing.
So why you mischievous face? I worry to sing. So now when you Tomianan Fossen is my husband.
Right. The legendary Tomianan Fossen.
Yes.
The greatest broadcaster of all time.
So marriage life. Let me talk about him. I've learned a lot from him. It's say why achieve a lot.
Right.
What you say. Or you'll be and by now no or since rim see your man so. Now Abrantier, my friend Abrantier, yeah, Yamia Doma legend, why achieve a lot no. He is not asking people to fan him. Now, Ababa wa also crawl like a crack no bema also. What I said, you know, my association with him has really helped me to know that it is not the sky that is your limit. Space is your limit. Now, so why would me could do space? Now we will say we dry and then there's because space has no limit. You understand? And you know, you give yourself to learning throughout. Yes, I manage my home alongside what I do. I cook. I love to do that. I handle my home. I'm not saying someone should do that. I derive joy in doing that. I have a 15-year-old son. He's in high school, first year now, by the grace of God. And I try to be 100% everything, you know. I try.
Well, the sparkle in her eyes when you're speaking about the family. Nana, say young actress be show. Young, if you are obedient, if you are journalism or call, yeah, you not go to newsroom, and you not go to radio station or TV station. Now or show, then I will catch them.
All right. So, dear aspiring journalists, and I say be a attachments, Miss Rewo. There is a motive behind why you want to be a journalist. It is not because you want to hold a microphone and pose. I can't pose on.
I pose.
And do stories. No, sister. It is because you want to affect generations. You want to affect. There were stories I did that I actually saved situations. End of the day. So what I'll ask you to do is that please, in the newsroom, love the job you do. Let your motive for going into journalism affect why you are doing journalism. Men pray who say my poem fee. Give yourself to learning. At times, no be an age makra oh Mary, oh yeah, dear, it gives you a lot of insight. And I men train say bia, you better say bia, yes, small hotel, yeah, and I'm a dresser, you meet through shepherd, and I'm a deco, send me copper story. Yeah, don't come Remu marketplace, he found. Please love the job you do and do it with all your might, because one day somebody will recognize your work and you shall be promoted. And that is what I'll tell the aspiring journalist, the aspiring actress. Yes, acting is not, you are not acting because they be you. Acting is for anybody at all who goes school or one goes school. It is not an option. It is a career. It's a profession. And you know, you must give yourself to learning a lot. Men pray say, "Oh, me call audition. You family to TV so there be." Give yourself to learning. At the part and tone, when I say I can. And so we call one platform. So now we are there. It opens a lot of doors for you. Okay. So please, you want to be an actress, you want to be an actor. That's okay. Please give yourself to learning. Learn about the craft. And be the best, because you have talent and find there. We use talent which is polished. Use the internet a lot. School yourself. And one more thing, whatever platform you find yourself on, don't think this one is small. This one is huge. May try me do Hollywood. Do it with all your might. And one day, I tell you what, Ubedi Loto.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah. I do a bit the hot seat personality profile and a PM Nana Agyare the brand as you and no a bit dig it a home a year a juma or your home say or war a man or media moon and ne or ye award winning actress or main more. Some make catch your honor on the deal, but movies now I can question our wash. Na follow no one in their platforms and I Agyare na share obi say as a person we software so who preaching and power social media and I'm motivational speaker.
I'm just a motivational speaker. I feel people are going through a lot, right? It's me sorry na pa never ma adwene mo no. I share. I'm not a pastor.
It helps. You na you read my aha na do but my main control say me sell max because they are sanitizing the environment no me see from pe me kwasha me max smell homensa na ma sanitize me nsa me sell covid is real say ne wo da so Ghana na wo say covid nya real na me nim baby a ofi enkofo ewu ye case count no a double up it me so enkola ne su ko school wo ye parent for mo nema necessary ne mo hia bia mo na yare no bon ho ban wo bo wabusua ho ban a ye ono so onfa nkoma obi na yentimi entete so na say yare na ginsem a onim se me ne wo krom ha ye ni hospitals abrofo no kra ne baby e develop no kwase na omuwu na ha yentimi so shall max na adhere to all the protocols no that's ne ye besan ehia e wo the hot so ye femi apia asme ne be the production team no ase say omode yen e betwa show no e de bro next week ye besan ehia bi bye bye.
Samana abamunje ayamunje no yade abramu amunje ayamunje asho agrekocha samana babo mayi na munje ayamunje asho efutu samana fagrekocha untimunje ayamunje asho yade abo agrekocha samana yade abo ebe afu samana yade abo